This is a story about me and you.
Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Sarah is Sarah, where I'm sharing my world and beyond while learning more about why Sarah is Sarah. So today I'm attempting in this hot Tennessee heat to talk about home improvement, DIY, Pinterest-worthy projects that you too can do at home. One is making a dog bed for Balto, and the other one is actually revamping my old office chair that I didn't get to do for you guys in my room transformation, room reveal, room tour. What goes hand in hand with that is sustainability. So I wanted to show you guys how I go about putting intention into saving what can still be used, which is still good, and making something new out of it. I think what I have come to realize is more my style, and it honestly is so much more accessible to me, being able to find a way to use what I have and not actually throw that away. I also thought, since the topic is about greenness today, I would show you our little paradise in our little backyard. It's not really backyard. But we got so much stuff growing. I actually don't know what most of these plants are. Plant experts out there, let me know. That is a tomato. It is taller than me now. Daylilies, we got, look at all these buds bursting and ready, full of potential. And then we got some bean sprouts on this tower. Lavender. And then got some herbs like sage. Hopefully these will be little peppers. And then we planted some yams. Anyways, all of this to say that I am by no means a sustainability superhero, striving for that direction, trying to always be more conscious and intentional about what I am consuming and what do I need. And I actually do believe that there needs to be a big cultural shift. Consumerism and more is very much always kind of the standard and the measure of success. I think that gets to me a little bit because sometimes I just wonder, are we just never gonna stop consuming and throwing things away in a landfill, and eventually those landfills will fill up, and then where do we go? Is that where WALL-E comes in? We gotta, migrate to Mars or something. I think something that I want to definitely commit to more is not buying as many clothes and being intentional and more sustainable in the long run. I think also purchasing anything in the future from local owned, handmade, or just small batch Black and Indigenous and people of colors businesses as well, to support them, and just to think about every piece I'm buying, where does that ultimately lead back to? Hoping to just be wiser with my money and how I purchase things for the future, and ultimately who they benefit and where can I see myself with this object or item in the future. Stick around while I kind of figure out how to do these things. I think the first thing I have to do is break it down and deconstruct it. So here's these guys I'm gonna take out. So then this piece will come off, and then underneath I can take this whole seat off so that I can just recover it that way. So for anyone who's curious what a office chair looks like deconstructed, this is it. Wow, okay. All right. It was pretty simple. Yeah. And I actually got this chair from, I think, Staples years ago, back when Sarah also wanted to have a blue and green room. She thought pink was cute. So I need to figure out a way to cover these pieces, but then I need to make sure I leave room for the holes so I can actually, put it back together. My plan is to make this kind of like pleating technique. So then I don't have a staple gun. Easier. I am gonna go old school, get some needle and thread, and when I do the pleatings, I will just like stitch it to this, and we'll just see what happens. I don't know. Sarah is striving. DIY Pinterest. Let's go. Oh my gosh, it's actually happening. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is awesome. Alright, I have a chair again. Yeah, thanks for sticking by me while I redid my chair. And I have a place to sit, study, and to just think about life. So this whole process was nice. It saved me money, and I actually got to come out of it having two things that I was proud of and that are actually functional for me. So a dog bed for Balto, and then this chair for me. And in the beginning, I had actually thought about, like, specifically for this chair, just kind of like donating it to Goodwill and then buying something else. But, wanting to stick within a budget and then actually sticking to it and really being intentional and realizing, okay, this is what it takes to contribute one less thing to a potential landfill if no one wants this chair, or if it's not in a condition to be able to donate, because I still had some leftover fabrics. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make some masks with these, I'm not quite sure, but all our individual efforts put together, I just actually think such a key point in being able to kind of just help save our planet is consuming less. And I think that's so counterintuitive to how we are in America and how we've been taught to grow up. And I think environmental justice is complex and it's layered, but it should definitely be for the people, because it should be intersectional and it is about justice for the people as well as the planet. Reminder, it disproportionately affects low-income communities and minorities as well. The United States generates an average of 25 billion pounds of textiles in the form of shoes, accessories, etc. And 85% of that ends up in landfill. Some programs that I know specifically just for textiles that where you can like donate them other than Goodwill and other like places like Salvation Army, especially if things are really, really old condition and can't really be used anymore. H&M will take your used textiles. North Face, Levi, Strauss & Co. Yeah, so anyways, this is just a dent in the whole sphere of sustainability, and I just wanted to share with you some things that I was doing to contribute less to landfills while still addressing like something that I needed and something that was still cute and functional, because we need that. I need that. Thank you again for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye!